Shawdy Raw of Industry Ride, and I'm cooking up with Image House of Atlanta and Three Stoves. We got a special guest with us this evening. I'm gonna allow you to introduce yourself, man. What's going on?
What's up, gang? This is Capo of Off the Line Atlanta, one of the biggest creative powerhouses coming out of Atlanta right now. We right fresh off the Beltline, and I'm honored to be here with Three Stoves and doing this interview right now, and I'm definitely ready to get it started.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You mentioned the Beltline, so like, where are we right now? Like, where exactly are we right now?
Well, right now we're in the heart of the city. This is straight right next to downtown. The Beltline, one of the busiest corridors in the whole nation. So, like, Atlanta, this is the spot to be at right now. The Beltline got all the foot traffic, got all the people, the culture, food, arts. Everybody's coming to the Beltline to bring what they got to offer to the city.
Speaking of culture, Three Stoves, tell me you're a producer.
Yeah, I've produced tons of tracks. I've been producing for about like 17 years now. I definitely produce a lot of tracks for the artists we work with. I manage a couple artists. We got a couple artists signed to the label right now, trying to get things going. So yeah, that's part of one of the things about being creative. I even encourage all the artists to produce their own tracks sometimes, work on the engineering, the mastering, just be able to get an idea from your head right out to the people and shit like that. So like, producing is one of the main parts of everything. So if I was a little producer in everybody, whether it's video production, audio production. But yeah, so that's something I'm definitely tapped into. Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, can I get you to describe your sound and what artists had an influence on your sound?
Like our sound right now is so diverse because one of the things we stress every day is just making new sounds and working with old sounds that used to be the sound, and not just staying in your lane but going outside the lane and seeing what other people talking about. So our sound right now is extremely diverse. It's singing, it's rapping, it's alternative music, it's jazz, it's hip hop, it's R&B. So like our sound right now is extremely diverse. But one thing I would say is bringing a lot of the old culture back into the new culture. So it's paying tribute to those people out there that were the top jazz musicians, and definitely the people who just doing rap a long time ago, who had the sauce, who had the wave, they had the vibe. So we really try to tap into a little bit of everything from rock to rap to jazz to neo soul to even we made a couple tracks recently doing Hispanic music, like some of the reggaeton and stuff like that, and even doing it in different languages. So not even just doing our own language, but doing other languages, you know what I'm saying? So we tapping into all the cultures.
With that being said, and mentioning all those different genres, what in-house artists are you working with right now?
Right now, the main in-house artist we working with right now is Classic J Win. That's one of the main artists that came in first. That was really helping push the movement. Then we got Nave. Nave's been killing it. He's been making tracks back to back. He got featured on Fox News. He's been placed in different TV shows on Netflix and stuff like that. We also got another artist we working with, which is Nostalgia Blue. It's a group of artists, really. It's a band that I manage, and they've been killing it. It's Pharaoh, Backpack Kid, Dami Ray, Nia. Jay's been a part of it, working with them as well. We got Christian, Eli, Backpack Kid. So it's really been a different vibe with a lot of artists I've been working with recently, but also a new artist that came in recently has been just showing out, coming here every day, recording music, is my guy right here, Money Gang Boo. He's been killing it, man. He's been in here every day, consistently motivating other artists, just like two other artists that came in, Aries and Chalice. They've been making a very diverse array of music. They've been curating their own video shoots, fashion shows. They've been doing pop-ups in Paris. They've been creating their own papers, merchandise, branding. So it's like, it's been such a vibe. Like, one thing I love about working with different artists is they motivate me to really step everything up, because we're off the line is the company, but Off the Line Atlanta is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have Off the Line in every state. We're going to go nationwide, then we're going to go global. I'm born in South America, so we got roots over there. We're going to be over there touching in South America. We're going to take everybody all over the world. That's why we're doing songs in different languages, you know what I'm saying? Because we trying to already tap into them so we can get there and communicate with the people and, go crazy. My friend just came back from Carnival in Brazil, you know what I'm saying? So we trying to tap in everywhere. Like, this is just the beginning. This is like the foundation we building right now. We trying to show people what we got so we could really take it to the next level and really bring people together, because it's really about bringing people together. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
Mm-hmm.
And you got your hands in a lot right now.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, and all the different endeavors that you're involved in, what's your main goal?
My main goal is to help people connect with the community. I'm building a collective right now with Off the Line Atlanta. It's not just about, what we got going on with the record label and everything. We're trying to build a collective. We have monthly meetings where we tap in with business owners, clothing designers, people who just trying to do video gaming and, things like that. We even try to help the kids out where we help the kids do gaming app coding and stuff like that. So my main goal is to build this collective up of people that can help each other out because we need a network right now of people who can actually give you information. Sometimes information is more valuable than the money. Teaching people business credit, how to set up your LLC, how to set up a trust, how to, do your taxes right, how to, get your things really going, how to get them grants, you know what I'm saying? So the collective right now is so that if you want to do something, there's somebody else that can help you do it, that wants to do it, that can partner with you, that could just get the ball rolling so you can get that proper aesthetic or that proper look you need, the proper branding, PR, all the things people don't really talk about. So, right now my biggest goal is building the collective, getting it millions of people deep. Like even my dad before he passed, we had 1 million against hunger. That's something just to feed people. Like people all over the world need to eat. People in Atlanta, these kids, you know what I'm saying? They need clothes, they need education, they need food, you know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. The goal is to change people's minds so that we can do the creative stuff. Some people can't even be creative, you know what I'm saying? They too busy trying to make it day to day. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a deeper thing we trying to do. All the people here that I'm connected with, I already see them helping people. That's why I'm networking with them. I'm networking with them because they the ones, you know what I'm saying? They the ones that been helping their family, been helping their friend, been looking out, been coming through and trying to do stuff when I don't even ask them to do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's deeper than rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the motivation. Like my homeboy today was just handing out food to the homeless. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was on. You know what I'm saying? He even have to do. He had to go pick up his kids. Before he go pick up his kids, he feeding the homeless around Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying? This dude right from the east side. You know what I'm saying? He gets it in. But what he doing right now, he trying to just give back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the goal. The goal is to build a collective so we can share this vision, you know what I mean, to make things bigger and really get, you know what I mean, really get it going.
What are some of the resources you feel needed at this point to get there?
Education, man. Like that's the one thing that I learned just from being around so many different people that people don't get to learn certain things growing up. They don't get to learn about how to be a business owner. They don't get to learn about how to like music. Music is a business. People come like, oh, I'm gonna do music, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be creative. But why is that person winning when you're not winning? Because they understand the business. They understand the deeper stuff. They understand the networking. They understand the connections. They understand how to really make it look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing with the resources. What I'm trying to bring is just people being more aware. You know what I'm saying? Because the one thing I can say about the city of Atlanta, they do provide some resources. In a lot of places, they provide resources, and sometimes when you don't know they exist, it's hard to find them. So that's one thing I'm definitely going to be doing every time I'm connecting with people. Anything we doing is just spreading, not gatekeeping. We're going to spread the information and we're going to try to network with people and provide our resources because we have a lot of resources. So we could provide our resources to help people, find what they need and network with other people and stuff like that.
Where does your drive and hunger come from to get all these different things accomplished? Because this is some major weight you hitting us with.
Yeah, now my drive come from just back in the day, since growing up, even in middle school, I used to run with like 40, 50 people in my clique and just seeing everybody trying to do stuff and just being the one to help facilitate that sometimes because, I've just seen certain things in my lifetime where it's like, I understand that if we band together, we work together, like I seen different cultures work together, help everybody save up for that house. Like, they might all live in one house, but then they all gonna save up for the house. Each family member come moving out, buying a house. You know what I'm saying? And then even where I come from, like I said, I was born in South America. Like my pops used to tell me he do schoolwork by a street light, by the police station and stuff like that. They gotta wake up, see who gonna get shoes first. So we blessed. We up in America, we chilling. We got all these opportunities. We could wake up and make some money. You know what I'm saying? We got all these resources, the internet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me when I'm around my people and just around people I'm even networking with, it's like I always want to be that person that's like, nah, we could do this. We can make this happen. Like, Cause I've been there. I've been pessimistic, but I had people behind me that tell me like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just that's what they want you to think because that's how society builds that construct to make you feel like you down. You know what I'm saying? When other people feel like they up, they feel like they got everything they need when we do. You know what I'm saying? So we we got what we need. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's one thing that motivates me tenfold is knowing that other people had less than me and did more. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I even got this wristband on. It says do less with more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rock that every day, like, cause I had a lot. You know what I'm saying? I done grinded and made shit happen. But the more you have that mindset that you don't you don't need that next thing to make it happen. Do what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? That's what motivates me, like trying to take what's in front of me and build from that.
That's what's up. So how do you keep everything balanced?
A good team. I constantly am trying to build my team because it's like I've had so many teams I worked with in the past, so it's like I'm thankful to have good people around me and people that's focused on their craft. Because I've been there when I have to be in the studio telling the artist to record. I'm in there making 10 beats a day, trying to just get them focused. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy when artists pulling up. They got beats, they recording themselves, they mixing themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that's like been the game changer for me and how I stay balanced is by building good systems. And I'm still working on that. That's something that everybody got to work on because you can build financial systems, systems with human resources, with people, you know what I'm saying? Also systems with just your daily routine, how you wake up, what you do when you first get up in the morning, you know what I'm saying, how you thinking. So yeah, but building better systems and just at least being accountable is, something that's helped me keep a balance with just and then I love it, you know what I'm saying? I love music. So I'm getting off from the vintage shop to go to the studio. I ain't mad, you know what I'm saying? They in there cooking up. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So it's a vibe, you know?
Vintage shop. What's that?
Yeah, well that's an extension of what we was doing with Off the Line Atlanta with the studio and everything we got here with the art gallery and the gaming. The vintage shop is really something that has always been a vibe for me. I've been selling clothes since high school, middle school. So it's like I've been trying to like, bring in the different fashion, dunk SBs, like Averex jackets, like, Jeff Hamilton rare jackets. So it's like that's something I've been on. So now we in Atlanta, that's the vibe. We up in Little 5 Points. We got the storefront. So we already know we trying to push the culture. This is not just about the clothing and selling clothes. This is about bringing all that drip people ain't have. Giving them the drip. You see what I'm saying? They come in the shop. People come out my shop. They so fresh when they leave the shop. I'm wondering what's gonna happen to that man. You feel me? What's gonna happen to this man when he leave here? He's so fresh. I gotta warn him. Don't do too much tonight. These bitches gonna be talking that good talk to you. You know, feel me? So that's what I'm doing for I'm in the shop trying to push the wave. You feel me? And then it also got to do with the music. That's why like a lot of artists want to tap in. Come through my shop. Get fresh. Shoot the video. Do the mic drop. Live in Lil 5. Let's turn this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to shops up in Harlem. Man, back in the day, they got bad bitches in there straight from Dominican Republic. You feel me? We up in there, there's rappers in there, they getting it popping. So it's just a vibe. Like I done seen so much that I just love the vibe. So when I come to my shop, what I'm doing, it's just an extension of what we've been doing. It's what we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Now we just in Lil 5 doing it. And it's easy. It ain't hard. I came into that situation with 5 business partners. Unfortunately, different things happened. They had to do what they had to do, but it's still good. You feel me? So it's like, that's why like with the shop, I'm trying to have multiple shops. Not just for clothes. Come in there, rap. We got the spot in the back where you could do the streaming, the gaming. Yeah, shoot your podcast in there. Come in there and do a game tournament. Create your own vibe in here. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what the vintage shop is for. It's for creating your own vibe. Come in here and show me what you got. People coming in, they bringing in art. They doing their own clothing. They killing it. My friend brought his son in there 2-3 days ago. He's making beats to a game he's making. He's making his own game. That's an app. And he's making beats and music for the game. I ain't got to say nothing after that. That's the vibe.
Yeah, that's amazing. Uh, how did you get to this level of thinking and operating?
just always learning from other people. That's like I told somebody the other day, man, this ain't just me. You think this just me? It's everybody around me. People I've been met. So I try to learn from other people because, people done lived, they done did it, they done seen it. So it's like sometimes people older than you, people that's just from a different place than you, they might know something you'll never know. So me, like the way I got to where I'm going is I just learn. Like I try to listen to certain things people say. They be like, oh, talk less, listen more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's true. So it's like a lot of things that I'm doing now is because I watched somebody else do it and they did it well. They did it so well. You know what I'm saying? They doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's motivation for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I always feel like we all got equal opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Even though we don't. Even though we don't. You can still fight against that. That's one thing my mom always preached. Like, you know what I mean? So you got to like still do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But when you see other people do it that's like you, it's a real motivation. When you see other people do it that's not like you, they might have had it harder or easier. It doesn't matter. But they said, fuck all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, the way the economy is, the way the vibes is, they trying to push you down. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes seeing other people do it and learning from other people is really what really I need. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get stuck in your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you looking at it from your perspective. You know what I mean?
So, to an early entrepreneur or someone who wants to express their ideas successfully and also have financial success, what advice would you give to them?
Oh, I already know. I told it to my friend the other day. She doing the art thing. She got a business. Build your business credit. Build your business. You know what I'm saying? Create income for the business. Create, just structure it out. Make it real. You know what I'm saying? So any entrepreneur I could tell, yeah, focus on creativity, focus on branding, marketing, you know what I'm saying? Make yourself look good, promote it the right way, create a funnel where people are getting engagement and then they trying to see what the product's about, then they finally buy it. Do all that other stuff. But if you could do something, get that LLC, get that business credit card. I don't care if you only drive every day to go try to do the business. That's something, you know what I'm saying? But build that business credit because that will change your life. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I'll give to a lot of entrepreneurs is just try to learn about business. Just learn about entrepreneurship and then learn about how people really make it happen. Sometimes people think, oh, I just got to quit my job. No, it's not just quitting jobs. Sometimes you got to do multiple things. Create multiple streams of income to support your main goal. You know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that. That's what I would suggest to them. Like, make it real. Like, do what it takes and learn about other entrepreneurs that had to do what it takes. You know what I mean?
Closing, is there any other ideas you want to share with the people? And also, plug your social media so they can get in touch with you, man, and get involved in all this amazingness you got going on.
Yeah, I'll plug the social media first. I mean, Off the Line ATL, then Off the Line ATL TV. That's for the media page where we're trying to promote the different creatives out there. Then we got Off the Line ATL Shop. That's for the storing little 5 points. And then my personal page is Cash Cartel Capo. So if you want to follow that, you can follow that as well. And like one thing I want to say in closing, just, for everybody out there that's listening, that's trying to just tap in, be a creative, you know what I'm saying, do entrepreneurship, just do business, just believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself and try to be more aware. You know what I'm saying? Buy a house. Build your credit. You know what I'm saying? Even though these things are just a construct. You know what I'm saying? Look out for your people. You know what I'm saying? Drink more water. You know what I'm saying? Just do little stuff every day, and I mean, to get where you're trying to go. And that's really the goal. Is just believing in yourself and don't be too hard on yourself, man. Now people too hard on themselves. So like, just do what you gotta do to make this happen. But really understand that you can't be lazy no more. You can't do none of that shit. You gotta just grind. Gotta go hard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta dig deep because whatever it used to be ain't that no more. You know what I'm saying? Everything change is the only thing that's guaranteed. So yeah, that's why I want to say everybody's like, just grind, go hard, dig in your bag, use your resources, build your business credit, try to work towards being an owner, you know what I'm saying? And just go from there, you know what I mean?